Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on a bunch of Steam news and topics I want to go over. Not a Steam feature in the sense that it's available on Steam directly, but there is a site that has come on my radar called bestofsteam.com. Version 2 of this site just dropped, and wow, this is a fantastic website that I highly recommend you to use if you are looking to find games, add games to your wish list. Super easy to use, good UI. We'll talk about that in a little bit. We got a new publisher sale running on Steam and some unfortunate news about a recent game that hit early access. We talked about it yesterday. More on that at the end of this video. But first of all, bestofsteam.com recently came on my radar, and it's essentially a site that organizes recently released Steam titles and just has you view them in a really easy way that if you want to find new games that were released, you can customize a bunch of different filters. Like by default, it's release date within the last 3 months and a review score of 8 to 9, and it sorts by popularity, but you could sort by rank, you could sort by popularity, obscurity, latest, oldest, and again, you could go even more in-depth on that. Just click the change filter button, and then you can go with the review score. You can go 8 is very positive, 9 is overwhelmingly positive, and you could extend it beyond the last 3 months. You could go as far as the last 20 years. So actually, let's do last 20 years. Let's go overwhelmingly positive, and let's apply these filters. And yeah, you'll get a bunch of the games that you would expect. Terraria, Witcher 3, but let's actually sort this by obscurity. Let's see what we can find. Yeah, at that point, you're gonna find a lot of the more quirky titles, and yeah, if you want to go through it yourself, you can customize a lot of the filters, and you could figure it out for yourself however you want to do it, and find a bunch of games and find new games. But yeah, you can find a bunch of games, and then again, most people aren't going to go the route of the last 20 years, but you can change it to from 3 months to 6 months. You can go the last 7 days if you do want to do it that way. So yeah, like this is a pretty good site that if you want to constantly add stuff to your wish list, I know that you know, Steam, it's pretty easy to go through it and find stuff, but at the same time, it's not like the best way to do it, and I don't feel like it is optimal. This is certainly optimal with all the various filters they have, so definitely check that out. That is bestofsteam.com. I'll leave a link in the description box below. You can bookmark it, do whatever you want to do with that. Moving on from that, do want to highlight a brand new Steam sale, Xbox Game Studios Publisher Sale. Yes, I do quite like Xbox releasing their games on Steam. Still doesn't get old to me whenever I see like Forza Motorsport on Xbox, on Steam, excuse me, and you know, Forza wasn't that great, let's be real here. You know, it's got a mixed reception, 40% across 5,900 reviews. That is a game that is quite monetized as well. Sea of Thieves 2024 edition, $19.99 on that. Grounded Fully Yoked edition is $24. Forza Horizon 5 is 50% off for $30. Just waiting for that to get to $19.99, and that game will be added to my Steam library. I have Forza Horizon 4, and I've said it in the past that I like to regularly add the Forza Horizon games to my Steam library, but once they get to a price where I feel comfortable buying it, $20 is usually that price. That's what I pay for Forza Horizon 4. But yeah, $30 on that. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, $2.99 on that. Guys, we are coming up quickly on the release of Hellblade 2. Isn't it out next month? I feel like this is totally crept up on me. Yes, May 21st. Then next month is kind of quiet for new game releases. So Hellblade 2 might actually pop off. The thing is, obviously it's on Xbox Game Pass, but outside of Game Pass, it is a $50 game, and it's still gonna be a shorter experience. Like, they're saying 8 hours or so, so keep that in mind. Halo Master Chief Collection is $9.99. Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition, $9.99. I just totally swept by Halo Master Chief Collection. Guys, 75% off. $9.99 for MCC is a ridiculous deal with Halo 1 through 4, Halo Reach, Halo 3 ODST, just a gargantuan amount of content. Even if you're just buying those games for the single-player campaigns, which honestly, I feel like that's what most people are doing at this point if they're picking that up. $10 for all that content is just ridiculous, and easily one of the best deals you're gonna find on Steam and ever find on Steam. Like, that's 6 high-quality titles for just $9.99. I get it, that ODST, more of a standalone expansion, and, you know, that game was a ripoff back in 2009. Like, let's be real, they were just trying to fleece you for $60, but, Nevertheless, $9.99 for MCC, I think, is quite good. Wasteland 3 is $7.99 as well. And then you've got other titles like Sunset Overdrive, banger of a title there, $6.59, done by Insomniac Games, often forgotten about. Forza Horizon 4 is $19.79. Ori and the Blind Forest, $4.99. Gears 5, $13.59. ReCore, man, that's a throwback, $3.99 on that. So definitely some worthwhile stuff to check out there. By the way, Will of the Wisps is also $9.89. Gears Tactics, $13.59 on that. Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, $9.99. Quantum Break, $9.99. So definitely some quality titles there. Check out the Xbox Game Studios publisher sale for yourself. A lot of good stuff there. Lastly, we did have the release of Moon Studios' No Rest for the Wicked, and Moon Studios put out the Ori games. And this certainly, from a visual standpoint, was a step up from their previous games in Ori. Ori, from a visual standpoint as well, looks great, but it employed more of a just great art style. In the case of No Rest for the Wicked, it does push the envelope technically, and while it does do that, I was a little bit startled when I initially saw the recommended requirements of an RTX 3070. That is relatively high-end, and unfortunately, by the looks of it, currently on the Steam review section, it does have a mixed reception, 561 reviews, and all of the negative reviews are, generally speaking, tied to performance. For now, unplayable 40 FPS with performance graphics with constant frame rate drop, atrocious performance combined with tedious and lacking UI and controls that can't be changed were funded. Looks gorgeous and sounds amazing, just as the other games from Moon Studios. Feels pretty damn good as well. But yeah, they also continued on by talking about the performance and dips to below 20 FPS during heavy sequences. Generally speaking, it's the performance that the negative reviews are tied to. So the game is in early access. It'll remain in early access for a while. Moon Studios has done very good work with Ori, and you would hope with a new title and No Rest for the Wicked, they do a good job on this as well, but they gotta improve the performance by the looks of it, so maybe wait a little bit to drop your $36 for early access. They did hook me up with a copy of the game, so I will check it out. I've just got a lot on my plate right now as far as games to play, but certainly will be playing this here very shortly. And, you know, I loved Ori and excited to see what they can do in their next title. The install is 34 gigabytes, so, you know, take that for what you will as far as the install size. Not too big comparatively to a lot of other games coming out these days, but definitely keep it on your wish list. Let's see if it gets better. I'll be playing it. I'll give you guys my thoughts on it at some point, but yeah, want to sink a good bit of time, and obviously as far as content goes, more content will be rolling out during the early access period as well. But that's going to do it for me. Again, wanted to give a shout to bestofsteam.com. I think that's a site that a lot of you guys will find useful. Bookmark it, utilize it, and yeah, check it out. I think it's a worthwhile site to check every now and again and find games to add to your wish list. Xbox Game Studios publisher sale. Go check that out. A lot of great deals there. And No Rest for the Wicked. Unfortunately, some performance issues tied to that. That'll do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.